Welcome to my podcast, Probing with Dr. Jen. I'm Dr. Jen, and let's get right into the news. Over the past week, 7 Days to Die developer, Fatal. Here's a picture of him. Fatal revealed some very important details on the upcoming 2.0 update for the game. Biome Hazard is the current name for the new type of biome progression. Starting in 2.0, players will have to progress through each biome sequentially, in order of increasing difficulty. We here at Probing with Dr. Jen assume the progression will start with the burnt forest, followed by the desert, then the snow biome, and finally, the wasteland. Even though the burnt forest and the desert share the same game stage and loot stage multipliers, we predict it will be the first biome on the list, simply due to the fact that it is the first biome outside of the pine forest that players get sent to on quests. And I'm the first trader players get sent to when opening trade routes, and that's where I live. I wanted to live in the pine forest though, but let's just say Rec didn't mind giving up his bunghole to the Duke. Sorry, Duke. We can do business, but even in the apocalypse, I will still remain a lady. So, what are the hazards players will face in the biomes? Well, most of them are obvious. You'll burn in the desert. You'll freeze in the snow, and you'll get radiation poisoning in the wasteland. But this one I think is pretty cool. You get respiratory issues in the burnt forest. It will make you cough. I like that. Now, outside of the pine forest, the atmosphere of the biomes will start killing you. For players to be able to progress through each biome, they will need to complete multi-step challenges. Once all challenges are complete, they will be rewarded a biome-specific survival kit, which will make them immune to the hazards of that biome. Then you will be able to move on to the next biome. Now, just to be clear, you have to enter the biome to complete the challenges. We're assuming that you will have enough time to stay in the biome to complete said challenges, or maybe you'll have to dip in and dip out after each one. Who knows? But what if you don't like this idea of deadly atmospheres and biome progression? Well, you will have the option to turn it off. There will be a global on-off option in the game menu. As of right now, it applies to all the biomes at once, so you won't be able to toggle it for individual biomes. That was the good news. Now here's the bad news. When asked about the release date of version 2.0, Fatal said it will probably be a few months from now until 2.0 experimental is out. Now I'm not a mathematician, but I know that a couple means 2, and a few means 3 or more. So with the proper calculations, it looks like 2.0 experimental won't be out until May or June at the earliest. Yowza, that's a bit of a kick to the nut satchel now, isn't it? It's gonna be hot in June. And I hate the heat. On to some other news. Zombie AI is changing, so you might have to rethink how you build your horde bases. According to Fatal, the changes are based on zombie AI handling new types of POI spawn locations. When asked for clarification on the matter, Fatal had this to say: "Picture a dark hole in the wall. Now picture a zombie." What the hell does that mean? It sounds like Fatal has been watching too many David Lynch movies. Now these zombie AI changes are in the early stages, so we will just have to wait and see. Well, apologies folks, I gotta go take a big shit. It just hit me. Oh. It's starting to creep out. I'll catch you next time, live from the high desert on the #1 podcast in the world, Probing with Dr. Jen. Oh no, I'm gonna have to change my underwears now.